So, you've bought a new Mazda and you don't have a care in the world.
Talking to camera while driving, it's a $300 fine.
So, you've bought a new Mazda and apart from one care in the world, you're all about the mysterious Mazda Zoom Zoom. Mazda says that to keep the Zoom Zoom factor at its peak, they've got to service your car not once, but twice a year for 3 years, which makes your money Zoom Zoom. And that's before you factor in the cost of genuine Mazda parts.
Yeah, they've got built-in Zoom Zoom. Thanks.
Now, Mazda says that if you don't follow their servicing guidelines, you may void your new vehicle warranty. And yet, curiously, in the UK, the exact same vehicle only needs to be serviced once a year. Now, to be fair, Mazda's not the only company doing this sort of thing. Subaru, Mitsubishi, Toyota and Honda all do similar things in varying degrees. But for some reason, Mazda's the one I really want to in on. Mazda want to keep the purchase price of their vehicles as low as possible and make as much money as they can once you've bought one.
What Kirsten said about Mazda and its servicing requirements, that got me thinking. The Australian Consumer Law says it's not legal to make a misleading representation about the need for any services. It's also illegal to make a misleading claim about the existence of a condition or the effect of a warranty. Could it be that Mazda is misleading its Australian customers into thinking that they've got to get their cars serviced twice a year by Mazda? Well, we decided to ask them. You'll be very glad to know that Mazda got back to us and in very simple, clear language, they told us no, it's not misleading. And you know what? They might be right. For example, if you think that saying in the prominent importance of servicing bit of your website, quote, don't risk your warranty, make a Mazda dealer your only choice for your service, and then saying in the top 10 FAQ section, your vehicle must be serviced every 6 months and that not following that requirement may void your new vehicle warranty, if you think that's not misleading because there's a hyperlink to a 1,291-word lawyer's picnic of a warranty document that after 1,192 words lists your rights under the Australian Consumer Law, or because if you dig deep enough into the FAQs, there's a queue that's probably not even effing asked that much and it begrudgingly admits that no, you don't have to have your Mazda serviced by an authorised bloody Zoomologist or whatever the hell they call them in one sentence, followed by 16 lines suggesting you probably should do it anyway. If you think that cuts it, well then you agree with Mazda. But if you think that that sounds like a load of deliberately confusing, self-serving bollocks which more or less epitomises the ordinary meaning of the word misleading, well, you might think, like I do, that the Mazda website breaches the Australian Consumer Law, or at the very least that it unethically gives you the wrong impression in the hope of making more money out of you. There's two sides to every story. You be the judge.